Ladies and gentlemen, this is already the 9th Plovdcast. We're going fast. Even in the summer, we just continue. I will bring for you Normen Wolf. He's from Germany. He's a cook, and he does probably a lot of other interesting stuff. We're going to find out. Anyhow, welcome, Norman.
Hello, Chris.
How
Nice to
is
be here.
Thank you. How is life treating you?
Yeah, very well. You know how's life here in Bulgaria going? Easy going. I luck.
Yeah, very good. So you live in Plovdiv, or you live? I mean, I know that you live close to Plovdiv, right?
Yes, I live in a small town close to Plovdiv. It's called Sadovo. And
Okay.
yeah, I lived also in Arsenovgrad for 9 years, and now I moved here to Sadovo. So it's very nice. Yeah, I don't like to live in this big town. So
9 years, you said. So for how long you're already here in Bulgaria?
I'm living 10 years here. No, exactly this year makes 10 years.
10 years.
In
Wow.
Bulgaria.
Must have a lot of experience. So how did you come to Bulgaria? I mean, what happened? What happened in your life that you decided to go to Bulgaria?
I was living in Palma de Mallorca, where I was also a head chef on a very good golf club, but the climber. So normally I come from East Germany, and I grew up near forest. And the climber a little bit in Palma de Mallorca was not really good for me. So my wife, she told me to try here in Bulgaria, and it worked out very well for me. Yeah, here close to the Rhodope Mountains, all this nice fresh air, and yeah, very nice.
And how did she get that idea to go to Bulgaria?
Well, I'm traveling around the world since I'm 21. So, and I made my way everywhere I went. I was living in France, in Portugal, in Italy, in Switzerland, in Spain after this, and yeah, then we just came here to try this clima because I got this chronic bronchite, which is not very nice, and then I got healed here. Yes, and that's why I really love Bulgaria. And yes.
Yeah, this is like what was it like in earlier days, like in the time of my grandfather? People, they go to Switzerland, right, for if they had some problems with the lungs, because the mountain air is very good for the lungs, and so it was the same for you.
Yes, it was also all this. Well, I'm a really nature lover, and I know about the herbs and everything. And I mean, they have amazing herbs here in the Rhodope Mountains. This is really I'm cooking with them, and I make teas for me. Even today, I made some iced tea for the children.
Oh, cool.
Only with herbs and with the small fruits from the Rhodope Mountains, and yeah, it's really nice.
Wow, that's cool. So then do you do this also commercially? I mean, do you have your own recipe maybe?
Yes, I have my own site, Chef Normen Wolf, on my own page on Facebook, and I'm also very on Instagram. And I have I'm a private chef now here in Bulgaria. And so people, they invite me to their homes that I cook for them. I make parties, marriages. And yeah, later on, I will tell you also a little bit about some group we have here, but I will tell you later.
Cool. I'm very curious. So do you still remember 10 years ago? I mean, it's a long time ago, but do you still have a memory about what you expected? What was your expectation from Bulgaria? Did you already have some information, or is it something completely out of the blue, or how was your process? Let's say like that.
So the time I came to Bulgaria was 2007. So 2007, I came here, and my wife, she told me, yeah, don't get a cultural shock or something. And then I came here to Arsenovgrad, and I said to her, what for cultural shock? I mean, you're here, this mountain, it's amazing. And I was like, all the time, I was like really impressed from the nature here. Because this is my main, I grew up in the nature. I grew up also in a restaurant grandmother and my grandfather, they were also chefs.
Ah,
And my grandmother, she always brought me into the forest to get some mushrooms, and she showed me all about the herbs, everything. And when I saw
wow.
this here, and we're walking here in the mountains, and I said, "See, you see this herb, this and this herb," and she was like, "How you know this? How you know this?"
Hmm.
And then I got really impressed about Bulgaria.
And is there
And
is there comparability between the herbs in Germany than in the Rhodope, or is it like completely different? Or I mean, I am not into herbs, so just curious.
yeah, you're Dutch. You're also into herbs. I heard about
Yeah,
it.
well, let's not talk about that. But
Well, there is a difference because in Germany they're not so aromatic. I guess it's because of the Rhodope Mountains. They say also here there is a place, it's called the Bellintash, and it's
Mhm,
giving a lot of energy around the whole region.
mhm.
And these herbs, they're really, really, really nice. I even know a grandmother in Arsenovgrad, she's working this. She's sending her herbs all over the world. So
Wow.
if somebody needs some herbs, just contact me, and or some honey from the mountains, just contact me. It's really no problem.
Mhm. Cool. 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 Yeah, I would not even
Yeah.
know what kind of herbs there are. So first somebody needs to tell me what is available. But I know planina. This what do you call it? Murzowski chai, I think. But I don't know if this is even from Rhodope or
Posavski
from.
chai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the Rhodopes, exactly. It's like if you have problems with your prostata,
Ah, okay.
and
You see, I'm getting an
yeah.
old guy to drinking that tea using.
They are using it also. I mean, if you have some problems, then they say it's also called the Rhodopian aphrodisiac.
Ah, you see. Ah, on
Yes.
my age. Yeah. No, I see. No. I read an article, I think, and I think there was like they said something like that. There are two things because it was an article about that. I think it was like in the time before the Second World War, and there were a lot of old people living in the Rhodope Mountains, and basically they did research like why how come that so many people get so old there, and they said that it's because of the
Yeah.
yogurt and
Yes.
because of the this Murzalski chai. That was the answer.
Yeah, but it's still like this. I mean, I know a grandmother from Chepelade. She is 103 years old in the moment.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's respectable
And
age.
this is really, yeah, it's a really, I mean, it's a healthy place.
It must be. It must be. If you can reach these ages, then yeah.
And she's really okay on her head. I mean, she's not like some demands or something. She's really, I speak with her sometimes, and she likes me. And when I'm coming there, she's like, "Oh, come here, my son." And then she's like, we're having tea together. We're speaking. It's
Mm,
amazing.
wow, wow. It's so such
Yeah.
people. They are walking libraries.
Yes. You
Wow.
can learn a lot from these old people. I mean, what they pass through, it's really cool.
Mhm. Yeah, and they probably have a lot of. I can imagine she has a lot of knowledge also about the whole region and about what happened, and also,
Yes.
but also about the like you say, like the herbs, the everything around that, which people now forgot, maybe even.
Yes. Yeah, especially the young people, they forget a lot about this, and this is why I keep on going. I want to keep all these traditions, and that you live together with the nature, because a lot of people, they forget about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you live in an apartment on the fifth floor, in let's say, yeah, I can imagine that this is not as close to your scope. I mean, you're more like, where's the
Yeah.
closest supermarket, than that you're busy with that kind of thinking.
Yeah.
It should be part of grammar
Uh,
school, I guess.
I'm working. Yeah, I'm working also sometimes I'm going to a farm here near to Plovdiv, where it's like an eco and bio farm.
Hmm.
So all my products, they are also there. we made our own, like you say, beef bouillon and deer soups, and
Wow.
it's all in glasses. People can buy it. Everything is eco and bio. I guarantee there's nothing like glutamate inside or anything else.
Uh-huh.
What makes stabilizers? I don't use stabilizers.
Uh-huh.
It's I have my own recipes, secrets. If some people maybe they're interested, I'm planning to make some cooking courses also in the
Cool.
future. If there's not coming lockdown again, we will see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, this is what I do here in Bulgaria.
And it seems like you enjoy it.
Yes, I really enjoy it. I have a Facebook group and a YouTube channel, which is called A Taste of Bulgaria.
Aha.
And we are making it together with another English guy. He's also we have been working on the ship together.
Ah.
We have been working together on the ship and in Germany. And then he said, like, where do you live? I said, I live in Bulgaria. Ah, my girlfriend, she's Bulgarian. And he moved here last year. And we had this idea with A Taste of Bulgaria. And yeah, people, they can watch it, what we're doing here. We're driving around Bulgaria. We show the beauty of Bulgaria around, but we show also the bad things. I mean, the bad things is people, they are not so aware, like in Netherlands or in Germany, about the garbage. And this is really what I don't like here, but everything has a bad side. So yeah.
It's you see it for what it is. I think that's very honest. And
And I want to motivate people, when you go in the nature, don't throw your garbage around, please. I'm going sometimes just on the river here in Asenovgrad, and I'm collecting the garbage. You know, after the weekend, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's sad that people seem not to know what kind of treasure they have, because I'm from Holland, and nature is something. Basically, we have some dedicated areas in which they call nature, but it's still managed by people, still managed by how the water should be, what kind of plants should be there. It's more like a eco park, something like that. With the real nature, we don't have space to let nature develop. Holland is, and then you see the nature here, and I can so appreciate it, and it's so beautiful. And then you're like, why you see all this plastic around? Because most of the time it's plastic.
Yes. I got trained close to Holland. I mean, I got trained Münster, and I was a lot of time in Holland. I know how it is. I really like it a lot. And yeah, I like also Dutch people. I know you Dutch people don't like German people so much.
Oh,
but I like Dutch people.
We don't have so much problem with it. There's some historical stuff that we always need to talk about somehow. But yeah, well, it's not, we're not Balkan like, so it's okay. I think we're cool with our neighbors. I mean, when I was young, we had jokes, we had German jokes, and we had Belgium jokes. But I think, like, I have now 2 nieces, and my oldest one is 10. They don't have these kind of jokes. I think it's maybe because of EU or something that it's not interesting anymore to start making jokes about your neighbors.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. I also don't know.
Well, anyhow, I'm just thinking, before you came to Bulgaria, what did you know about Bulgaria? I mean, was there already some knowledge or?
When I met my wife, I met her in Portugal.
Mm.
I met her in Portugal, and she said, "Yeah, I'm from Bulgaria." And then I was, "Oh yeah, nice country, Bulgaria." And then I know I went actually home, and I was looking, where is Bulgaria? So and then I say, yeah, there's Bulgaria. Yeah, I forgot it. I mean, in school geography, I was not really much interested, but it came in the future when I was traveling around the world. I was traveling almost all the Western, I was in the Caribbean, in all the countries in Europe. Now I'm planning to go to Asia to check there a little bit. And yeah.
Learn some new recipes.
Yeah, I'm very into Asian kitchen also,
Mm.
but I want to see it on the. I got invited in September for to cook on a private ship there,
Mm.
and we will see if there will not come the lockdown. I will go definitely,
Yeah.
but nobody knows what's going on. You know, Chris. It's
Yeah.
yeah, you know it by yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we know that we don't know. That's basically the
Yeah.
situation that we are in.
That's a good. I wasn't thinking about this.
Well, this
Yeah.
is there's a philosopher. I think it was Hegel who said like there are three levels of knowledge. And he says the first one is you
Yeah.
know that you know, and then there is you know that you don't know. But then the biggest form of knowledge is you don't know that you don't know. So you don't even know that you could know it. So yeah.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
philosophy aside. So what was your most positive surprise when you came for the first time to Bulgaria and you look around? I mean, you mentioned already a little bit that you came to Asenovgrad and what do you mean by culture shock? But what did really make an impact on you in a very positive way?
The people
Mm.
are very nice here. I really like Bulgarian people. They're open. They are. I mean, the Bulgarian people. I mean, I'm 10 years here, and they
Yeah.
always try to survive. So
Mm.
they are not waiting that somebody comes and gives them something.
Mm.
They have to survive because nobody's giving them something.
Yeah.
And on the same time, they're very open. I have a few friends. I'm not really into foreigner stuff in Bulgaria. I'm more on the local stuff.
Yeah.
And then they are coming. So what are you doing? Come on, let's have a rakia.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Let's have a rakia. Let's have a rakia time. Let's speak a little bit. Shopskasalata rakia, and then you stay. Actually, I was. It happened 2 weeks ago. I just want my neighbor in Sadovo. He's doing his rakia, and
Mm.
I went there to get a bottle of rakia for me in the
Namashna
evening. And he
rakia.
said, here, come on, sit. Yes, yes.
Ah.
So somebody wants to mashna rakia or homemade wine.
Uh-huh. Ah.
You can contact me. And some old guy, 74 years old, and he's very friendly, and he said, come on, drink one with me.
Mm.
And we stayed 3-4 hours, and yeah, you know what happened if you have 3-4 hours rakia.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to eat a lot of skembe chorba next day.
Yes. Yes.
At least they told me
Yeah.
that this is the cure. But
This is the cure. Yeah, I have also a video I have a video when I bring Garrett
Mhm.
on a taste of Bulgaria. He had never skimbejoba, and he was here visiting me in Asenovgrad. And on this site, there is a video how he eats the first time skimbejoba, because the day before we had some rakia,
Uh-huh.
and then we went to the wonderful bridges in the Rhodope Mountains and filmed there a little bit. And he was really impressed. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah. I make
That
also good skimbejoba, so if somebody wants, you can invite me home. I cook for you
cool.
skimbejoba.
Great, great.
Yes.
Because the funny thing about skembe chorba is I love it, but I know a lot of Bulgarians who are like,
Yeah.
"You're eating that? It's a special taste." Let's say it like this. Like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but you're living in a town, so I'm
yeah,
living
yeah.
on the
Maybe that's it.
county.
Maybe that's it.
So.
But I myself, I'm also a rural guy. You know, I was even born on a farm. You know, like not in the hospital, but on the farm.
Yeah,
So maybe it has to do
yeah,
something
nice.
with that. I was born quite on the not remote. I mean, in Holland we don't have remote areas, but yeah, I
Yeah,
was living in an area, or I was living and grew up. I grew up on a farm basically. So yeah.
yeah, nice, nice. That's why we have a connection, you know.
I think so. It's this rural connection thing.
Yeah.
So Norman, just looking here, I just think about if you look back to your life in Germany. I mean, I know that you have traveled a lot, so maybe this is, I don't know if this would be a good question, but anyway, I'm going to ask it. So what do you miss most from your home country, from Germany? What you cannot find in Bulgaria right now? Is there something you miss?
Yeah, my family, of course. I haven't been there
Yeah.
for 2 years. I mean, my grandmother's still there. My parents are there. I'm looking forward that I can go in the winter now, because now in the summer I'm quite busy.
Yeah.
I miss actually I'm from Saxony, which is also a very nice part of Germany, and there's also amazing nature. You can walk there. I miss Germany is also very nice, and I miss the nature, the German nature also. The same. I'm very happy that I'm here. I have the same nature, but still in Germany it's a little bit different. I mean, with all these forests there in Saxony, you have amazing forests. You don't have mountains, but it's a little bit different, Of course you miss it. I mean, there's always things. German food sometimes. When I want to have good German food, I have to cook it for myself. So I cannot just go somewhere here and have good German food.
What kind of food?
There's a few restaurants.
What do you really miss?
Yeah,
Like,
there's the good when you go to a restaurant, curry sausage. I don't know.
Yeah.
The curry sausage with the French fries. You just eat it in when you're standing somewhere on a little like. I miss the German sauerkraut. I do it also here, but nobody likes it.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, right? You make it with
yes.
Do you make it with in Holland we make it with this?
We put sugar inside.
Okay. I think that's different.
No, we in Germany. Yeah, in Germany we put a little bit sugar inside, and that's the difference. So all the German restaurants here are a little bit more Bulgarianized. Yeah.
Okay. Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, yes. Und Schweinshaxe.
My mom used to make sauerkraut as well, but I don't know the recipe. I only know that when you open this thing after I think 3 months or something, and then you open it, I know that the smell was terrible.
Well, it depends.
But the stuff was really nice, the sauerkraut, the taste is very good. I really like it. It's fresh and it's sour, but when you just first open it, it's like what, did something die in here, or what happened?
Like my shirt.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you could take something from Bulgaria, something that you like, and you could introduce it to Germany, suppose that you are chosen, like you're going to be a special ambassador, and you say, take one thing for Bulgaria and you should introduce this to Germany to make it better. What would you introduce to Germany?
Lutenica.
Yeah, I love Lutenica, so yeah, you have my vote.
Yeah, I love Lutenica. Yeah, I make it also by myself, Lutenica, but everything finished already. Last year we made it. I mean, they have all this, not only Lutenica, also this red peppers, what they do in the glasses here, and all. Now there's these pickles. You have them everywhere around the world, but Lutenica is very my favorite Bulgarian thing. And sirene, yes.
Oh, okay. Any special kind of sirene, or just all of them?
They have very special kinds. People even don't know about them. I'm working now on it to get more and more into the stuff. I'm starting also to make myself. And I can make sirene, but there is like a fresh sirene, which is like a fresh cheese. If people they don't know what a sirene is, it's white cheese. It's almost like feta cheese, but it's not from Greece. It's here from Bulgaria.
Yeah.
And the thing is, there is a fresh sirene which is very aromatic, and we make it on Wild City where I'm cooking sometimes, and the mother there from the owner, she's making it, and it's very amazing. I mean, it's if you check and the pink tomatoes,
Yeah,
tomatoes.
They are great.
Yes,
they are great.
Yes,
they're very special.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's it. And I think also another good thing is also What else I have to think about? Yeah, Bulgarian women are very beautiful. This is also yes.
Maybe you can trade a few for some German food.
I don't do this stuff.
No, don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did your family react? Your family, your friends, maybe in Germany or maybe in the other countries you live, when you're clear that you're going to Bulgaria and you told them, like, guys, you're my friends, you're my family, and from now I will go to Bulgaria. Like, how did they react to that?
They were very surprised, and they say, "Oh my God, Bulgaria! What do you want to do in Bulgaria? This is like a very poor country, and blah blah blah." And I said to them, "It's like a challenge. It will be like a challenge for me. If I can make it there, I can make it everywhere. So I make it here." And actually, I have the feeling that it's going under a little bit Bulgaria about all the nice things you have here. And the last 10 years, it's actually growing up and everything's becoming better. I mean, just the fact, if you see almost, I think almost 70% of the people here have their own property.
Yeah.
And this in Germany you don't have. So
no, same in Holland.
People they don't know, yeah. And people they don't know what they're speaking about sometimes. Of course, it's you have this romance here, and it's where they're living. It's dirty, and not all of them. I don't want to defend all of them. They're really nice Romans, and there's also a lot of nice and good people about all the races. And but they do it. I have the feeling in the other countries they do it a little bit pushing up. That here a lot of romance, and that here is like that. I mean, if I show my friends, sometimes I show them some pictures from some Bulgarians here, and they say, "This is Bulgarian. This is Bulgarian, but he's white."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah." I mean. Yeah, and now when I send them pictures, they want to come. They want all to come here.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. And did some of them visit you in Bulgaria?
Yes, a lot of people come.
How did they react?
Here, I'm also. They love it.
Cool.
They love it. I mean, especially when you go to the Roman amphitheater behind you, Plovdiv, and you bring them to the old town. I mean, they are really impressed of it. And yeah.
What I sometimes think is that Bulgaria is like a secret, it's good. It's a good secret. Like, if people all would know, then Bulgaria would have a lot of tourists, but somehow it's there goes something wrong in the communication. And that's why people, if I see the news, like in Holland, when it's about Bulgaria, it's always Bulgaria, the poorest country in the EU. It's like always like it always has to be like added to that. And I'm like, why not the most beautiful country of the EU or whatever? I mean, why should you put something negative behind it? You can just say in Bulgaria this happened. No, then there's like in Bulgaria, the poorest country in the EU, blah 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 blah. And it's like that needs to be told the whole time. Anyhow, I can.
Yes, I also don't understand that. Yeah, this is really a thing what I don't understand. I mean, we are going. This is also our thing of this group. What we have, this Taste of Bulgaria, that we have people all around the world. They're following us, and they say, really surprised sometimes with all the clips what we make and with everything. And this is the main thing was to make this. We don't want to make any money from this group, so it's not the idea. We want to show the people how beautiful is Bulgaria, and maybe also make the little bit the tourism a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So because the country is not really doing it. Yeah. And
something goes wrong there. There's something going wrong because like you have the same experience. I have the same experience. Like people also like Bulgaria. Like I told my family they also had to take like my parents are like this. They're not so digital, so they take the atlas and like, oh, Bulgaria, where's that? It's like, do you know that they have these strange letters there? Why is Bulgaria? What is there going on? And then it's like, yeah, you go there. What are you going to do there? And then it's like, just come on over, just go and see it, you know. And then my father was
Yes.
driving, and he came once. They came once. My father and mother with a camper. And they drive,
Yeah.
you know, it was October, so just the leaves start turning, you know, the what do you call it? The colors start
Yeah.
to turn from green to yellow and all these colors. They were driving
Yes.
from Plovdiv to Hizaria. And my father was like driving up
Yeah.
like this, you know?
Yes. This is also a very nice thing. You have the seasons. I mean, now I don't know. I have to look. Now here where I am, it's 1 hour ago. I had another meeting, and it was 36 degrees.
Yes.
Now it's still 36 degrees in Sadovo. Now it's still 36 degrees. I don't know if people can believe it. We are all with climatic here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you really cannot survive. And but in the winter, you have minus 26. So the coldest winter I had here in Bulgaria, it was the first winter. I'm coming over from Palma de Mallorca, and you know, in Palma de Mallorca, when it's snowing in the mountains, everybody's going to the mountains. Oh, snow, 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 snow. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I came here, and it was 10 years ago. It was really cold, and then I said to my wife said, we were living in the third floor in a little apartment, and because we just were starting here in Bulgaria, and then she said it was snowing outside. I said, okay, and I looked outside, and it was maybe half a meter snow on the street, and I said, how cold it is outside? Yeah, it's minus 24 degrees.
Oh, only.
I said, where the F point did you bring me? Minus 24 degrees. It's like in Switzerland in the mountains, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But this was the last hard winter I have seen here. So we will see.
I remember that I was once in Orshak. I was in Orshak, and then it's in the north. It's on the north slope of close to Trojan, and the snow was like half a meter. And I saw this like, whoa, there's a lot of snow. You know, in Holland you never have half a meter of snow. I mean, I never saw half a meter of snow. You know, only I think the winter of '79 when I was a very small baby. I mean, I don't remember that. So anyhow, there was half a meter of snow. I said, whoa, so much snow, and all those people are looking at me like, what are you talking about? So much snow? I mean, you can still it's still not. You know, we can still open the door.
Yes, exactly.
I'm like, eh?
Yes.
So yeah, this is it's interesting. Like that, Bulgaria has more of a continental climate, and there's more these extremes. Like, but in Plovdiv there's not so much snow. I found out. Luckily, I'm not such a big fan of snow. I mean,
yeah,
it's nice on the picture.
I'm skiing also, so for me it's nice.
Yeah, then you need some snow. Yeah, I'm from Holland. Yes. I mean, where should I learn how to ski?
Yeah, right.
We do ice skating, and we do ice skating. So
you can do ice skating.
Yeah. I mean, this is like when I was younger. I think I sound like an old guy now, but when I was younger, the winters were colder. And you know that in Holland, everywhere you have ditches and water. Everything is connected by water. So you could also go if the winter is cold enough, you can just go ice skating from one village to the other.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
That's really very interesting. Yeah, and the farm that I lived was like on the water, but this is like everywhere. Like in Holland, everywhere there's water. There's also children always learn how to swim. So.
Yeah, I know about this. I was also on a lake. Grew up on a lake in East Germany.
Mm.
Also there was like a small lake, 600 people living only there, and we were ice skating in the winter. And yeah, this was. In Plovdiv, they make a really nice ice skating. I don't know if you've been there.
Yeah, in the center, like they make this ring.
Yeah, right. I go every year there. We can meet up there one day.
I will see if I can still skate. I still have to buy skates. I mean, I don't have them.
But they give you.
Ah, okay. I should see. I didn't even inform myself there.
Yeah.
So besides the weather, how do you see the future of Bulgaria? How do you see Bulgaria developing?
You know, in the moment there's all this election stuff and all the thing. We have to wait, but I wish Bulgaria. I I hope for Bulgaria because the last 10 years it's really developing and the people are developing. It means they're teaching the children now in the school about the garbage and all the stuff. And I think it could become really a really nice holiday or vacation country. And they have also a lot of companies are moving here from Germany, from Holland. I don't know.
Mm.
Do you have a lot of you make only tomatoes and cucumbers, right?
Yeah. Well, we are
So
yeah.
you have no
Well,
chance here.
I don't know if some Dutch companies go. I think some logistics, like transport companies and this kind of stuff.
Yes.
They are some going to, or they make an extra office here and.
Yeah. The thing is, people what they do, it's a lot of eco and bio products here. So I'm trying also to develop it in the future to Germany or to Holland or to I mean I have people now all around the world, and slowly all those eco products they have a lot of eco products here, and this can really bring a really boom here because people getting more and more interested into this stuff.
Yeah.
And for the economic, when all the big companies are coming here because the taxes are very low here for the companies, and this could be also give a boom to Bulgaria for the people that they get a little bit more money because here are still some poor people. I mean, if you think, I think the lowest salary now is on 250 euros.
Yeah.
Per month, which is nothing.
Yeah.
And I hope Bulgaria will grow up soon, and also for these nice people here who are here in Bulgaria. Yes.
Yeah. So, is there something that you wanted to change? If you could change something in Bulgaria, is there something that you wanted to change?
Could
be anything.
How you say? The corruption.
Corruption? Do you mean that?
Corruption, yeah. Corruption. Sorry, I'm German. Sometimes I don't find the word.
No problem. It's also not my first language.
The corruption here, I think there's still a lot of corruption, which I would really like to change. And the people that they take better care of their country, especially, you know, I'm getting really, sometimes when I'm driving behind some people and they're throwing their garbage outside, I'm getting like mad German, you know. I make like the honk and everything, and if I could, I would just pull them off the street, you know. Yeah, this is like really, this really pisses me off, really. This is, yes. Maybe you know how it's Germany. If you go somewhere and you find some garbage in the forest, then you're very happy. I mean, then you're getting also angry, but it's like really it's a thing which doesn't exist here. Almost.
Yeah.
Sometimes, of course, but also like in Netherlands. In Netherlands, it's the same. I mean, you're also really. I was a few times in Amsterdam. I was sailing from Amsterdam to Budapest.
Wow.
By the cruise ships, and I mean, I love this town. I really want to go there again soon. And yeah.
Yeah. So to clean the stuff a little bit better, especially at the outside.
Yes, especially in nature. I mean, what is people thinking? Somebody is coming and cleaning in the forest. The fox is coming or the wolf. No, even it's not good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really dangerous for the animals. I mean, if they eat plastic and they can just suffer from it, they can die. It's really.
Yeah.
This is one thing which I really don't like, and I would like to change it.
Yeah, it's a good advice, I think.
And maybe I'm planning to make a
dog.
my dog. Yeah, I have 2 dogs here now.
Okay.
I have maybe if people they follow me now, and from this interview they will follow me. So I'm Chef Normen Wolf. Maybe you will put it in later. And I'm planning to make an event maybe in Asenovgrad to clean a little bit. So if people are interested, just
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's
we'll
nice.
see.
I mean, what I like about it is not only to tell people like you should clean, but to do it yourself. So to take the next step is to do it also yourself and to inspire people to do it. I think that's very important.
Of course.
Because it's a matter of habit, I think.
Yes, it is.
So yeah. So Norman, we already passed our 30 minutes limit. So I try to make it 30 minutes, but that's good because that means that we're having fun. I mean, I just look at the time just a little bit.
Of course.
So just as a last thing.
Yeah, you're fun also.
Sorry? Thank you. So as a last thing, what would you like to say to the audience, the people who see us and listeners? The last thing, what would you like to tell them, just from your heart?
From my heart, don't be afraid of nothing. I mean, don't get scared, especially now in this COVID times. It goes always, life goes always on, and believe me, I know what's going on. I have been in France. I didn't speak French. I learned French, and don't be worried about anything. Life is too short to worry. This comes from my heart.
Very good.
Yes.
I like that one. Norman, thank you. Thanks a lot for accepting my invitation and to be a wonderful guest on my podcast. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. It was my pleasure too.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Norman.
Goodbye.